we've got a new Sprint Car Association this year, and you're driving like you're 20 years old. You're having a great season.
Yeah, we started out pretty good. You know, this year here we didn't build a new car. We kept the car we had last year, and we just started out with it. And we thought maybe we could get a jump on them, and seems to be working pretty well right now.
Rip, I know you. And this year, there's a twinkle in your eye I haven't seen for a few years. You obviously are having a great time out here. You're having fun. Car's working good, and everything's just gelling. Everything's just going your way.
Yeah, we got a great team. You know, Jack and Sharon Jory own the race car, and we got Larry Smith and Mike Motes and Mike and Rich and Sylvia. You know, all people that help out this deal. And you know, without them, you know, it takes a long time to get the car ready and wash the truck and trailer and get it all ready to get here.
We got a big 50 lapper tonight. I know there's a little bit different mindset when you run 50 laps at Perris Auto Speedway. What's the game plan? What are you planning on doing tonight for the 50 lapper?
Well, the main thing to do is get your car handling real good. So you know, that way, if the car's handling bad, you got to fight it, and you might get a little wore out towards the end. If you get the car working real well towards the end of the race, you know, you can give them heck.
Question I always wanted to ask: do you guys fill this thing? Do you top it off for 50 laps? Just in case, because the chances are pretty good somewhere in 50 laps we're going to have some sort of stoppage.
Well, we got a 31-gallon tank on the car, and we fill her all the way to the top, and you know, a little extra poundage don't hurt me any.
Yeah, and I bet you that car changes a little bit over 50 laps too, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, the car's got a lot lighter since you know, the earlier days, but you know, with a full load of fuel, you know, you feel it, and sometimes you got to take it easy and wait for the fuel to go away.
Now, it's been a little bit of a stretch since you won a Memorial Day race. When was the last win here in a sprint car for a Memorial Day Classic?
Well, I'm not sure. Last year there was 350s. I won 2 of them. I can't remember if it was in May or not. But back in 1983 was the first 50-lapper I ever won, and that was at Ascot Park. That was the first win of my career.
Yeah, and I got to harken back to the fact, Rip, that there's fewer and fewer guys that make that bridge between Ascot and the new Perris Auto Speedway. It's just great to see what kind of a fantastic season you're having. Go out and win one.
Yeah, well, you know, we're going to try real hard to do our best, so we'll see what happens.
Congratulations, Rip.
Thank you.
Straight up number 7 on the racetrack, which is owned by Mark Priestley, sponsored by Roy Miller Freight Line, Sander Engineering, Lumar Window Film, Byron Systems, Wool ICI Paint Centers, Delmar Wire, Keith Coons Motorsports, Big John and Scotty, Frank's Pumping Service, F&K Rod Ends, K&N Filters, and Vergola Performance Systems. 17.620 fast time for Ojai's Troy Rutherford. Troy is 31 years old, 4th in the points, was 3rd fast qualifier, won his heat and finished 7th in the main event last Saturday night at Ventura. And he's the father of a daughter named Logan. 17.032, a lot faster on that second lap for Rutherford. That's the time to shoot for everybody else. Good evening and welcome to Perris Auto Speedway. Tonight, Temecula Valley Pipe and Spy and Vista Paint present the annual Salute to Indy, featuring the Valvoline USAC CRA sprint cars. Heat race number 1 coming at you. 10 laps, top 4 of the A main. Everybody else goes to the B. And we're green. Hilberg, the number 82 car, leads him down the front straightaway. The number 24 in second, that's Diarmid. Third spot, it's Lane, the final transfer spot right now. The number 45, the Harlan Willis car, driven by Greg Taylor. The 2 fastest cars in this group are the 2 yellow cars, the 44 of Spencer and the 7 of Rutherford. Boy, Hilberg smoking him right now. Bragg all over the front straightaway. Almost got into Mitchell. Spencer drives around the outside of Mitchell. And then he bobbles, and Rutherford tries to take both Spencer and Mitchell, and he does. He gets them both. And problems for the 97 car. That's Brandon Lane. He was running in a transfer spot. He ain't anymore. Let's see if he can get it off the racetrack so we stay green. Your final transfer right now, that is the number 12 car of Bragg. 1 spot behind him, Rutherford. Rutherford's tonight's fast qualifier. And we go yellow. So tough break for Brandon Lane. First yellow of the night. As I started to say, your fast qualifier tonight is number 7 car of Rutherford. Right now, he would be 1 spot out of transfer. That means if he does not pass at least 1 car and finish in the top 4, the best he could start in tonight's A-main event would be 9th. We're going to go green this time out of turn number 4 with 4 laps down and 6 to go. Hilberg picks up the pace. We're back to racing. Diarmid second, Taylor third, Bragg the final transfer spot in the red number 12. And problems. And Spencer collects it. Contact between the 45 and the 12. Rutherford and Spencer ran out of racetrack, had nowhere to go. We go yellow. We go yellow. Bragg stopped in front of the USAC racing sign. And Spencer and Taylor by the Bud Light sign. They will go to the B main. Four laps down, 6 to go. Hilberg been out front all the way. Diarmid second, Mitchell in third. Right now, the final transfer spot, the fluorescent numbered number 7. That is St. James. And he's got Bragg and Taylor behind him. Bragg goes to the outside of St. James. He's going to take away that last transfer spot right about now. Halfway through, 5 down, 5 to go. Now remember, once again, Rutherford has to pass 1 more car, or the best he can start tonight's A-main event would be 9th. Hilberg looking stout out front. Seven down, 3 to go. Boy, Bragg drifts to the outside. That opens up the bottom of the racetrack for Rutherford, and he takes the spot away. So Rutherford moves to the final transfer spot. A blunder by Bragg opens the door. Rutherford pounces all over it. Mitchell now starting to work on Diarmid for second. Mitchell to the inside of Diarmid. Last lap flag, 1 to go. If you've never been here before, that white flag means there's 1 lap to go in the race. Mitchell once again going to the inside. Checkered flag comes out. The winner in heat race number 1 will be Hilberg. Second is Mitchell. Third spot is Diarmid. Fourth is Rutherford. They all go to the A-main event. Fifth is Bragg. No time on that one due to the yellow flags. cars were the two fastest ones in our first heat race. This time they're the two slowest cars, but they're out front right now. That's Stansberry out front. Argo to second. Herman Sater third. And in fourth, the number 23 up Paduska. But here comes Kirby on the outside in that 3-8. The Krosno car. And Kirby already up to the fourth spot in one lap after starting on the back row. Osling trying to follow him through in the Fisher Motorsports number 29. Herman Sater, nice move from the top of the cushion to the inside of the track. Tries to take the second spot away from Argo in the Farrell number 91, but Argo maintains the spot. Well, that battle for second's going to tighten up fast. And don't forget Osling out there in the number 29. Here's the pass for the lead. And some brakes on the Stansberry car, maybe. All of a sudden he picks him back up, but the new leader is Argo. And Skip from Stay Wet Water Trucks, you have to give him $50 if he wins this one. Now moves Stevie Osling, the number 29 car, to the final transfer spot. Kirby working on Herman Sater. They'll be halfway this time by. 5 down, 5 to go. And problems again. Oh, problems in the corner bigger than that. Wow, I'm impressed they kept on going. DiDonato stopped. Got hit by Bernard. DiDonato got to restart again. But look what it did to Bernard. So that hurt Bernard worse than DiDonato. Stansberry's car has been dying off the corner. Got to be a fuel pickup problem on the number 4. They'll be 8 down this time by. 2 to go. Kirby working on Herman Sater. Last lap flag comes out this time by. 1 to go. So Skip from Stay Wet waved a $50 bill in front of Argo, said, "You win this heat race, this is yours." And Argo takes the heat race, his first heat win of the year. Second spot will be Herman Sater. Third is Kirby. Fourth is Osling. They go to the A-main. Fifth, Paduska. Sixth will be Stansberry. Seventh, DiDonato. And eighth, Bernard. They go to the B-main. Race number 3. Once again, 10 laps, time for the A-main. Everybody else to the B. And the Buick. Out front. That's Heidenreich, the Stay Wet Enterprises, number 22. There's Jones, the newlywed. It hasn't slowed him down at all. He's up to second. Third spot is Sherman and Williams off the back row running fourth. 1 down, 9 to go. Well, I thought Williams and Sherman, they almost got together. Here goes Jones. Tammy cheering him on as he takes the lead away. Here comes Williams. Hang on, baby. These guys have been known to bump tires, and they do it right there. Heidenreich in the number 22, the final transfer spot. Williams, a point leader, the inside of Jones. Throws the slide job, takes him up the track, they touch. And that makes Jones bobble. Now Sherman up to challenge him. Oh boy, we need a ticket for the pit area about now. Gardner up to fourth in the number 50 car from Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply. They'll be halfway the next time by. Williams is fast. Look at the built. Sherman now still trying to work on Jones. The National Cold Storage, number 11. Halfway. 5 down, 5 to go. Now here comes Gardner. To the outside is Sherman. And Gardner takes over third. One spot out of transfer, the green 33 of Case. Man, these guys beating and banging on each other at these top, well, the second through fourth spot now. Gardner wants more. Gardner to the inside. Jones throws a slide job on him. So Gardner from the back row moves to second. Cars running first and second in this heat race. Both started on the back row. Hey, guys in the heat race is coming from the back tonight. But look at Williams. An 8-lap race, and he's got nearly a full straightaway lead. Last lap laundry from Eddie Ramirez. 1 to go in heat race number 3. Checkered gonna come out this time by won his first main event 23 years ago. The win goes to Williams. Oh no, oh no. Sherman loops it. He does a 360. Checkered flag comes out. He loses the transfer spot. Second spot was Gardner. Third was Jones. Sherman had the fourth spot wrapped up, spun in turn 4, and he lost the spot. 2:56.84, the time on heat race number 3. Make some noise for Rip Williams. Says, come on, David Carty. Travis is cheering big time right now, but Travis, we got bad news. They're going to call that start back. And hopefully everybody sees that yellow flag. Indeed they do. They don't throw the yellow flag out of turn number. Two rookies on the circuit. Wow, Zeal slid straight up the racetrack on the 14 car, and it costs him. Oh, Markham slicing and dicing his way through the field. And the Fresno driver takes the lead away from Payton. Ooh, look at Vennard. He ate his Wheaties with that move. Top to the bottom. Now here comes Cody. Once again, the guys, the two fastest ones within 2 laps are up by the front. Final transfer spot right now, the blue number 47, that is Vennard. Cody throws a slider on Carty and takes away the second place spot. Now Vennard moves past Carty, so Carty on the bubble. He tries to duck back underneath Vennard, not gonna happen there. And Carty better not look behind him because here comes Zeal. Halfway this time by. Cody going for it all. Tries to take the lead away from Marco. And out front now, the former Speedway motorcycle racer out of Costa Mesa, Bobby Cody. Markham second, Vennard third. Battle for the final transfer spot, the 59 car of Carty and the number 14 of the real deal. starting to lengthen that spot away again from Zeal. Carty drives for Jim Giardina, the Tooth Doc, former USRC midget driver, raced with the World of Outlaws CRA. All kinds of stuff. Former drag racer from Chicago originally, James P. Giardina. Once out front, Cody Flett moving away from the field. He was 4th quick qualifier last week at Ventura. And Bernard replaces Markham for the 2nd place spot. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Here comes Zeal. Zeal to the inside of Carty. Carty beats him off turn number 2. Cody, big time win in the number 41. Checkered flag coming out for the rest of the field. Bernard will be 2nd, Markham 3rd. And Carty into the wall. Zeal takes the 4th and final transfer spot. 2:59.09 the time on heat race number 4. B-main event, 12 laps, top 6 to the A-main, everybody else to the trailer until 2 weeks from tonight. And it's Spencer out front. Spencer got run over by that push truck. Normally you cannot go back to work area, you get penalized, but because it wasn't his fault, they let him go back and take a look at the car and make sure everything was okay. So it's Spencer out front. Oh, Taylor and Sherman almost get together. Sherman takes away the 2nd place spot. Your final transfer spot right now, the Electrotech powder coating, number 99 of Adam Mitchell. Fiduska bobbles. Gets tagged by Stansberry. And let's see if he gets it off the racetrack. If not, we're going to go yellow. Steve Bernard, the number 40 car, 1 spot on a transfer. And Fiduska does indeed get it off the racetrack. And he's got a flat left rear tire on the 23. That's why I pulled her in. Taylor bobbles off turn number 2. Oh, baby. He got passed by Bragg. Then Becker tried to go around him. They got together. Becker's car got up on the K-rail, the 67 car. But the 48-year-old brought it down. He stays in the transfer spot number 5. Once again, Steve Bernard, that 40 car owned by Mike Hawley. First time out, brand new deal for him. And he's looking racy. 1 spot on a transfer. Your leader is the 44, who cross start finish now halfway through the B main. DiDonato trying to reel in both Bernard and the 99 of Mitchell. And Spencer, the leader in the 44, almost up to lap traffic. Your transfers right now, the 44 is Spencer, the 11 of Sherman, the 12 of Bragg, the 45 of Taylor, the 67 Becker, and the 99 of Mitchell. And no problem for the early leaders getting around the lap car of Sinsley. DiDonato parks it, almost looped it. And he saves it out of turn 4, and that's going to cost him. He has no chance of catching that final transfer spot unless there's a yellow. They'll get the white flag the next time by. Heinrich going off-road racing. And Mitchell breaks. spot. Tough break for Adam Mitchell. And contact in the corner. Look out, here come the leaders. We go yellow. And looking on our live feed from Jeff Christensen's Raceway video, and that looks to be Nadine Keller stopped up there in the 6Z car. Once again, at the souvenir stand, videos from this year's races from Raceway Video and Jeff Christensen. Hey, I gotta tell you, I've been telling you, get out and see Damian Gardner after the final race. Damian's got to catch a flight to Eldora, so if we run a little bit closer to his flight, he will not be there. He'll be happy to sign it for you, that poster on June 12th. We're back to green with 2 laps to go. Your final transfer spot, the red and yellow number 40 of Venard, the veteran DiDonato, and the rookie Carty right behind him. Oh, DiDonato, the wily veteran, former main event winner, trying to take his shot. Last lap flag comes out for the number 44, Spencer. And Stansberry up into the crash wall. Don't know if he hit it or just broke and stopped in the cushion from the USAC and the recycler classified sign, so the yellow comes back up. Once again, I don't know if you heard it, I've been plugging all night long to take your poster down and get it signed by Damian Gardner after tonight's final race. Damian Gardner has to catch a flight back to Indiana, where he's going to race. Actually, he'll be racing in Ohio tomorrow night, the USAC National Sprint Car Series at the Eldora Speedway. And surprise, surprise, they checker that one. And that means it's over. Your finishing order, we'll give you the top 6. We'll get the whole finishing order for the numbers in a few seconds. Your finishing order by the numbers, the guys who transfer the A-main, 44, 11, 12, 45, 67, and 40. Next time by, we're ready to go. Hey, right now, make some more noise for them like it's their 4-lap as they go by you. The reason we don't do 4s on a 50-lap main event is because of the problems it could create with the fuel load. Here we go. Herman Sater and Cody. That's row 1. Gardner and Osling in row 2. Venard and Williams in row 3 and row 4. It's Kirby and Rutherford. The green flag comes out first. 50-lapper of the year. Salute to Indy. And it's Bobby Cody leading him down the back straightaway. Well, look at Kirby already. Kirby riding the inside line, takes 2, looks to take 3 before the end of the first lap. Cody leads lap 1, Osling second, and the Ripper already in third. But Steve Venard bobbled a little bit on the outside coming off 2 that time, cost him 2 or 3 spots. But remember, this is a 50-lapper, 20 more than they're used to. Third-year sprint car driver Bobby Cody out front. And problems for Venard, the number 40. That's Steve Venard going back to the pit area. Down, 45 to go. Watson right now. What are they thinking? What are they doing? Who's showing their cards? Who's saving the right rear tire? Who is saving fuel? Osling with a wheelie off turn number 2 in the second place spot. Guy out front has never won a sprint car main event. Won a lot of Speedway mains, but never a sprint car main. Fast qualifier Rutherford is running 8th. Has dropped back to 7th early on in this one. 10 laps down, 40 to go. The leader wheelies down the back straightaway. And lap traffic is looming. Now Williams says, okay, boys, I'm going to turn the heat up on Osling. That's Osling in the 29 and second car around in the corner. That is Sherman. So Jeremy Sherman goes around. That's the same spot he went around his heat race when he lost the transfer position earlier in the night. And then had to come back through the B main to get in the A main event. So the first yellow comes out for the main.
Just off the finish. Sander Engineering. Put together your race car the right way with the right parts. From suspensions and drivelines to complete chassis. Sander Engineering welcomes all you race fans to the pass. So give them a call or visit them in Torrance. Area code 310-534.
Here we go. Ready to go green. 10 laps down. 20% of the race in. It's Cody out front. Osling second. Williams third. Gardner fourth. Kirby fifth. Bernard sixth. Herman Sater seventh. Rutherford eighth. Ninth spot is Spencer, and 10th is Taylor. Cody once again getting a good jump on the start. Gardner sniffing on the inside of Williams. Now Kirby working on Gardner. Lengthens it out a little bit in the Sammy Barr tuned sprint car. And Sherman, who had to restart at the back, is only past one car again. Tony Jones, a big wheelie out turn number 4. Well, 3 abreast off the corner. Car that bobbled on the outside. Something going wrong with the Stay Wet Water Trucks, number 91 of Rodney Argo. He stops in front of the executive plumbing sign, and we go yellow again. So something, that's when they got 3 abreast off the corner, because Argo went way wide and something broken on the race car, and we go yellow.
Perris Auto Speedway is proud to acknowledge Vista Paints is the official paint supplier to the pass. Vista Paints on the...
Ready to go. Cody out front. Osling second. Williams third. Gassman. Gardner fourth. Kirby fifth. We go back to green. Valvoline, USAC, CRA sprint cars at the pass. And Williams bobbles. He goes to the outside. Damian Gardner moves up to third. In the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply, number 50. Sticking close to Cody this time. Kirby goes wide in the corner, costs him a spot as Brian Bernard takes him for 5th. Gardner to the outside of Osling, gets out there and parks it, and Osling takes the lead away. Contact. Front end broken on the Cody car, into the K-rail. He got together with Damian Gardner. As they went 3 wide coming off the corner, Cody Bobble went wide. They got together and broke the left front on the car. So a tough break for Bobby Cody. having one of his, if not his best ever main event run up front. Make some noise for Cody. He's okay. One of the cool guys in the sport. And ready to go back to green. Osling out front now. Osling has won 150 lapper at Perris Auto Speedway. That was 2 years ago in the annual Jack Kindle Classic. Rutherford goes wide, gets passed by Hermansader. Rutherford comes right back and takes that spot back going into turn number 3. Gardner in second, Williams in third, Kirby fourth, Bernard fifth. Williams to the inside of Gardner. Gardner with a great drive off turn 2, maintains a second place spot. Williams bobbles in 1 and 2, and it costs him. Kirby goes to third in the number 38 car. And Osling and Gardner starting to move away from the field, but let's see what Kirby has. If you're Kirby, it's a 50 lapper. You wait for another yellow, or do you charge and risk wearing out your right rear tire? Williams now trying to fight his way back on the inside of Kirby. Osling inching away out front. There'll be 23 down this time by. Boy, Jones bobbled in turn number 4 that time. And it cost him some spots. Halfway next time by. Normally there'd be 5 laps to go. Not tonight. There'll be 25 more to go. Cross flags halfway. Your leader is Osling. Second place is Gardner. Third is Kirby. Fourth is Williams. Fifth is Venard. Sixth is Rutherford. Seventh is Bragg. Eighth is Spencer. Ninth is Hermansader. And 10th at the halfway point is the number 45 of Taylor. Adam Mitchell started this one 19th. He is now running 11th in the Electrotech powder coating number 99. And Ronnie Case, who started 20th, is up to 12th. And it gets ready to get interesting one more time. Here comes lap traffic. Cars slowing on the back straightaway, headed back to the pit area. And that's the Dwayne Markham car. And the leader has caught lap traffic. Argo keeps it down low, no problem getting around him. Now they set their sights on D'Armond. Osling to the inside of D'Armond, continues through the lap traffic. And problems for Argo. In the Bob Farrow Stay Wet Water Trucks number 91, he goes back to the pit area. He's done. number 11, Jeremy Sherman, and the number 2, Tony Jones. How often do you see those guys go a lap down in a sprint car main event? That seldom happens. And Jones, problems for the number 2 car, the Ferrari Dairy car, going back to the pit area. So a tough break for Tony Jones. Coming up to lap Dan Hilberg now. They'll be 35 laps down this time by. Here comes Gardner to the inside. Trying to move Osling out of the way, and Damian Gardner takes the lead away. They're even out front. Osling now trying to duck back into the lap car in front of him. Osling has to give way. So the new leader is Gardner. And he is the defending champion in the Salute to Indy. Osling second, Kirby third. Fourth spot is Williams. And fifth, a long way back. Over full straightaway back, it's flying Brian Bernard looking for his best ever finish. Sixth spot is Bragg, seventh is Rutherford, eighth is Spencer, ninth is Mitchell, 10th is Greg Taylor. Kirby sizing up Osling. Zeal moves out of the way for the lead pack. 10 to go this time by. Gardner, your leader. Osling second. Kirby third. Williams fourth. Fifth spot is Bernard. Sixth is Bragg. Seventh Rutherford. Eighth is Spencer. Ninth is Mitchell. And 10th is Taylor with 10 to go. And they've lapped all the way through the 13th place car. Smoker coming off the corner. More bad luck for Adam Mitchell, the number 99 car. The guy has a lot of luck. Unfortunately, it's all bad. He's had 3 good runs this year. His best finish at the pass was his 7th. The leader, Gardner, up on lap traffic. That's Ronnie Case. 5 to go next time by. Herman Sater, the pole sitter, about to go a lap down if Gardner can catch him. Osling gets stuck behind Case. Now he gets past him. Case moves out of the way and lets the leaders by. Sherman. In the end, Wilkerson, number 11, goes back to the pit area. Something to think about. We had a lot of yellow flag laps. How is the fuel? How is the fuel load on these cars? Gardner, a lot of open real estate now. Greg Bragg now running 5th. Spencer is 6th. Bernard 7th. Taylor 8th. Rutherford 9th. They've lapped through the 10th place car. White flag the next time by. Kirby leading on Osling. Williams tucked in right behind them. Kirby going to the outside of Osling down the back straightaway. Osling shuts the door on him. 1 to go for the leader. 1 to go for Gardner. Kirby takes over second. Williams trying to go to the inside of Mosley. Checker's gonna come out. Williams takes third for Mosley. Checker's come out. 2 wins in a row at the Salute to Indy. Damian Gardner. Kirby second. Williams third. Osling will finish fourth. Fifth is Bragg. Damn, was Case sixth? I gotta check that one. That's a heck of a move if he was. Damian Gardner won that run from the third starting position. That means wear an Ascot t-shirt, bring back your ticket stub, save $5 off your ticket on June 12th. Ticket stub and an Ascot t-shirt out here June 12th. And you save $5 off. Remember, we're back here next week. Arts Concrete Pumping, Extreme Trucks and SUVs, Ramona Tire, Street Stocks, California Lightning Sprints, IMC Modifieds, Pick Apart, Cruiser, Spectator Gates open at 5. 2 weeks from tonight, the USAC Valvoline CRA Sprint Cars and the USAC Ford Focus Midgets with Bud Kading and Corey Cruzman coming in to challenge the regulars. If you're going down the pit area, we'll open up the crossover gates in a few short moments. And you can stay down the pit area till 11:15 before they padlock the front Spectator Gate parking lot. And helmets off. Make some noise for Damian Gardner. Second win of the year. And the Valvoline USAC CRA Sprint Car Series, he's going to hop a red eye, head back to the Midwest. He's going to run Eldora, the USAC National Sprint Car Series, tomorrow night. How about a roar from Mike Kirby, finishing second tonight? And Rick Williams takes the third place spot.
I'll tell you what, you never want to count out the Ripper. 21 years ago, we talked about Rip winning his first ever main event, and actually, 21 years ago, this race, I believe it was, and Rip, 10 laps from the end, running fourth. 4 laps from the end, running fourth. Coming down for the wire, pulled it out.
Usually, I try to get somebody on the last lap or last couple laps. So, it worked out. He got a little wide and I got underneath him, and we had a pretty good clean race. And, it's been a real good night. John Jory and Sharon Jory, put the race car on the track and handmade plastics, 12 wheels, and all the rest of them. Helped put everything together, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, Rip, I tell you what, this might have been a waiting game for some of them, but I think you had 50 serious laps.
Yeah, the right rear got a little too tight and we almost tipped it over. We had to slow down a little bit. So, that kind of cured us of trying to win the race. So, that's the way it goes. We missed the setup. It's my fault, and I'll take the blame.
All right. Well, taking the blame for a third place finish. There was about 22 guys that wanted to be on this podium, and third place isn't too bad. So I would take the blame too.
No, third's not bad. We keep marching forward, and that's what we're here for. And we just like to do a little better as well.
All right. The Ripper with a third place finish. Step over this guy, car number 38. Ooh boy. Tell you what, Michael, you guys have really put something together. I mean, podium after podium. You guys are dialed in, ready to go, hunt for the bear. Tonight, no exception. Good running race car, just that much short.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little tired early, but they all did a good job. We worked together real good. And, Sheets did a pretty awesome racetrack. You guys can't get much better than that. It didn't turn into a tire smoker. And a lot of dicing. Those guys did a good job. They were dicing back and forth. And it was a hell of a race where I was sitting. I just kind of held my own there. I got a little better at the end. Probably needed a yellow, maybe. Might have had a shot. I don't know. He was pretty tough tonight. But my hats off to them guys. I'd like to thank Snap-on and Fran. And, all the people, Brad Downey, awesome motor as usual. Glenn Carroll Cross, they're great. Great people to drive for. They always got a smile on their face. It's a good deal. Brett Rowe and everybody. And Kenzo, and, I'd like to thank everybody. Jim Wolf does an awesome job. So it's just a good team effort.
Well, Mike, anything at 50 laps stand out is a little bit exceptional tonight?
Yeah, pretty wore out, but if it had been 30, we wouldn't have finished as good, but hey, it was a good night.
All right, Mike Kirby driving car number 38. And this gentleman here, we're going to put some roses on him, give him a nice drink of milk, salute to Indy. I tell you what, he's done this before. There you go. You got it? You got it? Here, I'm gonna step back. Let these folks take some pictures. Pretend like it's a Budweiser. There. All right, there we go. And I step back too. All right. Tell you what, Demon. One heck of a race tonight. And we chased this number 29 car for a long, long time, but I think you were holding back a little bit. What do you say?
You know, it was tough out there for a while. You know, we were pretty tight. But you know, me and Bruce have been trying to work things out. We've been loose for a while now. He kind of got what I liked last week, and we went pretty good last weekend. And you know, I kind of coaxed him into making it a little tighter than he really wanted to, and he ended up right there. You know, I couldn't really do much in the middle of the race. It was pretty tight. When I wanted to get back to the throttle, it was flying the front end, but it was okay. Then later just came in, and you know, I could hold the bottom just a little better. And as the race wore on, I just was able to hold the bottom a little bit and squeeze by there. But you know, these guys, driving for these guys is great. You know, Ron Shea from Bruce Bromley, these guys are great. Temecula Pipe, you couldn't ask for any better team. You know, well funded, just anything we need to win, and it's pretty exciting.
Well, some good tight racing, and unfortunately, it's my job. I gotta ask. The incident on the front straightaway. What happened?
Yeah, you know, I apologize for that. It was pretty narrow there for a while, and Cody pushed real bad. And he went up the track, and I think maybe Rip was like lane 2, and I don't know, but there might have been someone in lane 1 going for, you know, it was almost like a three going for the lead there, and Cody was pushing across the middle, and you know, with the track the way it was tonight, you know, if you could get out front and lead and just run some good smooth laps, you're going to win the race, I thought. So I thought I needed to strike when they did, and hopefully I could come out in the lead. And unfortunately, you know, he got tight there and pushed up across, and I thought I cleared him, but you know, I didn't, and I'm sorry for that.
Well, he was running good. You guys were running good. We don't come out here to be friends on the racetrack. I mean, you wouldn't shake hands in the pits, but on the racetrack, when you're running with guys like Rick Williams, Mike Kirby, Steve Osling, you got to take every inch of that racetrack and do what you can with it. And this is the end result. We're up here on the podium, and that's what counts.
Oh, it is. You know, these guys are running hard, but as you can see, you know, as soon as somebody opened the door, there was 3 guys waiting to take the lead, and you know, every one of us wanted to be the first guy out front because they knew, you know, they wanted their shot at holding the lead, and you know, I wanted my shot too, so I took it. And, you know, he slipped up, and 3 guys went for it. And one guy came on the bad end, but sorry about that. But sometimes, you know, that's how it is.
All right, well, congratulations on a well-fought win. Once again, up here on Victory's podium with some fine company.
Yeah, you know, these guys, like I said, you know, they're tough every night. You know, Riv's been up for winter races and been up front every night, and then threat to win. And Kirby, you know, he's always a threat to win. And so we got to take him when we can get him. And you know, I just want to thank Perris, thank all the people for coming out. And you know, it's good to be back on the top.
All right, driving with some excellent company. Your main event winner tonight, the Demon, Cardinal 50.
And congratulations to Damon. We're still waiting to get that finishing order by the numbers for you on the main event. First 50 lapper of the year. Next 50 lapper will be July 3rd at the fireworks show here at the Pass. And I thought that was the finishing order coming in. No, it's not.